in a few minutes to update the timing of showers, not likely thunderstorms. Joined live here by St. Johns County Sheriff Rob Hardwick and Lieutenant David Zufelt. And Lieutenant, you actually are kind of the on-site kind of coordinator for all law enforcement for St. John's, at least?
So, on-site, inside the actual facility, there's different supervisors throughout the entire event, but responsible for the guys that are actually inside the gated area.
Any issues so far this week?
No, sir, not at all.
Fans have been very accommodating?
Fans have been awesome. The employees here at the PGA have been awesome. The volunteers are doing a fabulous job, and just everybody's having a good time.
What sort of things are you on the lookout for to keep everyone safe here?
Anybody that gets a little too intoxicated, try to help them just realize where they're at, just to make sure they're having a good time. Helping anybody that's in a medical distress get EMS to them as quick as possible, and just all-around security for the entire facility.
And I don't know if you've done this many years in the past, but usually Friday and Saturday are the most obnoxious days, if you will, for
Friday
people.
afternoon gets a little rowdy. Everybody takes half day off from work, comes out, has a good time, knows that the weekend's there. And we just try to provide that environment for them to do what they want to do, but do it in a safe manner.
Do you make many arrests here at the tournament every year?
Typically less than 5, I believe, we make on a regular basis. It's a really good community that we live in. It's a great event and just good people coming out here.
Sheriff, obviously the big picture here is overall safety, and I'm sure you work with a number of resources, FHP, maybe even the FBI and Homeland Security on such a huge event like this.
Sure. It's partnerships and relationships, like Lieutenant Zufelt said, and that's one thing, we've established over the years of that continuity of care, basically. That show of force and show of the presence to keep our people safe and keep the athletes safe, too, as well. So, yeah, partnerships with our federal, state, and local government, that's been going on for years. Of course, a phenomenal partnership with St. Johns County Fire and Rescue, as Lieutenant Zufelt mentioned, but the partnership we share with TPC. And then you, Rich, live from this actually grounds, and we can give clear, concise, and factual information going on, whether it's weather or an incident. But Lieutenant Zufelt just said, 5 arrests maybe a year, and some of those are domestic violence situations that are beyond our control. So our people know how to treat us. We know how to treat them. So if they've had a little bit too much to drink, they're having a good time, we kind of escort them out, get them into a safe car ride home or Uber or Lyft, and get them along their way. And we try to avoid people going to jail. We want them to come and enjoy themselves. And this is thousands and thousands of people on these grounds, and they respect us, and we respect them.
On the way in, we also see you out in Nocatee and along A1A. Any advice or suggestions for those who are driving in now to try to make it a little more smooth? You just got to be patient, obviously.
Sure. I think the big thing, of course, is our public schools. So 52,000 students are out now for spring break. So today they're actually off to start spring break. But back plan accordingly. And if you're in a rush, you're in the wrong place. If you're local, you know when not to kind of drive around. So, again, come out, enjoy the day, be safe, don't drink and drive, and just enjoy yourselves. Have a great time.
Are the patrol officers who are working traffic out on the perimeters, how long is their shift? Are they relieved? What does that look like for your team? And does it put your overall daily on a Friday or Saturday? Are you calling in all resources, or are you having to limit where else you are?
No, this is a package, of course, our staff put together over these years, working directly with TPC in that partnership. All the ones, even on the exterior, like Lieutenant Zufelt's interior, the exterior is all paid for by TPC. Well, so they're assigned to this detail. It does not stress our resources out at all. We have all of our deputy sheriffs that are working here. Most of them are off duty. Of course, as you know, we work shift work anyway. So, 3/3 or 2/3 of our agency are on shift work. So it doesn't stress our resources at all. And we got great partnerships with Duval County, Clay County, Putnam, and Flagler, just like any given day in St. Johns County. So, again, just a great partnership and relationship we share.
Has anything changed from a national or federal safety standpoint? I'm thinking of the war in Iran and the Middle East. Have there been any conversations about that at a big venue like this and a big event where you have tens of thousands of people at a given time?
Yeah, those are always ongoing conversations. And again, that's a partnership we share with the Joint Terrorist Task Force. We have our detectives, our deputy sheriffs that are assigned to all those entities, federal, state, and local. But that's an ongoing partnership relationship. So we don't just pick it up when something is going on worldwide. We do it every single day at the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. We've been doing it for years out here. We always got to, expect the unpredictable, and we don't even know what that is. But our drones are up every day. The intelligence is also the live intelligence that we feed through our real-time intelligence center with our partners is by far the greatest in the country.
Lieutenant, what other tools do you use out here to communicate beyond radio? Are you using other tools to communicate with each other?
Enough is out here. Can be a lot of face-to-face communication. Obviously, we still use our phones and basically the radio.
Do you have a favorite hole?
I used to when I had time to actually sit around and watch. Go over to either 13, where it's not as crowded, or go over to the par 3-3, where also it's not as crowded.
Yeah, those are good spots, I
Yes.
hear. And then when it finally ends on Sunday, can you finally enjoy a sawgrass splash?
Yes. Get out there and just have a good time.
When the work is done. We
Correct.
appreciate what
We appreciate
you do
you, Rich.
every
Thank
year
you.
out here and every day in the community, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
St. Johns County Sheriff and also Lieutenant David Zufelt, Rob Hardwick and David Zufelt here